What's up? What's up? What's up, world?
Bitcoin woke up a little bit. We back at you with another episode of Bitcoin and Bourbon. Now, I know y'all probably wondering, like, well, they're not drinking bourbon. Well, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we wouldn't be as sharp mentally as we are if we was drinking bourbon at this point in time. So that's why we're drinking on this Bitcoin and beer today. I'm one of your hosts, MJ. AKA Marty J, the Sat Stacker. And
you got me, Crypto Jones. Most people call me Bitcoin Block, but in a minute I'm gonna be going by blockchain block. You feel me?
Yes, sir. We're coming to you at a Bitcoin price of
$95,414.31.
Yeah.
Listen, people, we're gonna get straight into it. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that bell button. Bing! Because you want to be notified. And today, right, we're gonna jump straight into it. The Clarity Act, people. Do you understand, like, and this word is used a lot in this space, fear. Do you understand why banks fear the Clarity Act? Because it gives regular people every day more power over our money, people. That's what everything is about. The Clarity Act is point blank, period. The banks are scared that. That's why it's DeFi world. The DeFi world. It gives us everyday consumers power over our money, and we get a yield over our money. We are back in control over our money.
The banks, and I forgive me in advance if I get a little heated today. I'm heated for you guys. I'm heated for all the folks out there that's going to work, working hard, and wanting, not trying, you are wanting to get ahead. You are wanting more out of life, and you deserve more. But the people that control the money at the top, they do what they do. They are doing what they do. They're not going to win, but they're just extending their dominance over money and the yield of money. The Clarity Act, it should have been marked up to where they can just go ahead and vote on it and put it on the president's desk so it can be signed into law. Man, Brian Armstrong, who's the CEO of Coinbase, so after he read it, there was so much language in it where they did not want you to have yield, okay? Like, what is your bank paying you? Have you looked at the statement for you, those of you who have savings accounts? What does the statement say? What does it tell you that you're earning on your interest?
Nothing.
See, you put your money into a bank, and they're supposed, back in the day, you used to earn some yield off of your money. They used to pay you a little bit of money for holding your money in the bank. They don't pay you squat anymore today. Squat nothing, which is the reason why I don't have savings account. I eliminate banks as much as I possibly can.
Not financial advice.
All they're doing is taking your money and they going right out the back door and they using your money to make them a ton of money. They loaning it out for car loans, home loans. They're investing it. They are. And so for that, you should be getting compensated, but they're not. So what the crypto and DeFi space, decentralized finance. That's what DeFi, if you hear us use the term DeFi,
I love it.
It means decentralized finance. And decentralized finance is offering a way better yield than any of the banks are offering right now. So here's what the banks did. Instead of saying, you know what, we're going to have to up our game and compete for that business. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board, figure out how we can serve our customers better. You know what they did? They went and tapped their politicians in Congress and said, hey, we need y'all to shut this down. We need y'all to, that's what they did, man. You guys should be so freaking pissed off because this is criminal. And the banks have always been criminal. I told you guys, anybody that tuned into my Sats and Success episode where I talked about the book Creature from Jekyll Island, you got to read that book. It tells you how the central bank was formed. The central bank was formed to rob and steal from us. That's literally what the central bank was created for.
And with the Clarity Act, it's basically like we getting out of a system that we was trying to escape. Well, they trying to put us back into a new digital system that we can't escape. So it's like, people, the Clarity Act, like, and it's just my opinion, because I got debanked. I told y'all that before. I got debanked because I was early to a technology that they felt like they should have had first. Basically, period, point blank. I don't got a name drop or anything. But like I want people to understand DeFi. To speak on DeFi, I'm heavy into DeFi. I'm getting great on my Bitcoin, on my XRP, on my XLA, on my ADA, my Tether. What I do, like I said, this is not financial advice, but it feels good to know that when I get paid, say for instance you get paid anything from your company, fiat jobs, I can take my money, put it into a pool, a lending protocol, or just a stable coin period, and I can get more yield. Let my money sit in the DeFi world than a bank will ever give me. And you understand why they don't want this bill. You understand why they put the terms and all that. They trying to rob us again.
You guys got
this time digitally.
Yeah, we gotta stop. We gotta stop listening to these people who spread this FUD, this fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's crazy. I laugh at it now, but it's not funny because, like I said, you, ma'am, you, sir, who are out there going out there and providing for your family, and sometimes you have these moments of discouragement or these moments of frustration, like, you know what, man, I'm out here busting my tail and it just don't seem like I'm getting ahead. It's designed that way. I remember one of the things they used to do and say in the when Bitcoin first came out, when they were trying to scare everybody off of it, scare everybody away. One of the biggest things they would say is, oh, Bitcoin is used for nefarious activities. Okay, Bitcoin came out in 2008, 2009. Was nefarious activities going on well before Bitcoin was ever created? Was people buying and selling drugs, prostitution? Was all that stuff going on? Arms, buying and selling arms? Was all that stuff going on before Bitcoin? But and what was the currency that was being used for these activities? Cash. But then all of a sudden Bitcoin comes around centuries later and they're like, oh, it's used for nefarious activities.
But the banks are doing nefarious activities with our money. I mean, if you want to be technical, people, like, it's time to get out of that rat race. And that's what these podcasts are for. We are not, like I said, me and my brother, we ain't trying to sell you nothing. We ain't trying to shield you nothing. If anything, we want you to take the pillow away from your eyes. Because a lot of people are sleepwalking. It's in front of you, people. It's inflation. It's a Great Depression, damn near. If it's not, you can believe what you want to believe. But when you have somebody that's controlling your money for you, that don't bother you, and you got a chance to get out of that, you got a chance, literally, you're not too late. You got a chance to get out of the rat race. You got somebody telling you when to spend your money. If you go to the bank right now, you got to ask them, can you have money to go get a house? You got to ask, with the DeFi world, specifically metal blockchain, I love it. I love it. My brother, I love it. Anytime I know I'm getting fiat, to me, fiat is like toilet paper. I mean, you understand what you do with toilet paper. That's what fiat is to it. That's why we say cash is trash. People, you giving the government, the banks, more control over your money than you. Does that not sit right with you? That don't sit right with you? To know that you gotta raise your hand. A grown person gotta raise their hand and use their money. Wow. With Bitcoin, you don't have to do that. With Bitcoin, you take back control of you. You take back control of your time. With cryptocurrencies, you take back control of your finances and your time. Now, there's people out there that like giving their time away. Kudos. There's people out there that like selling their time. Kudos. There's people out there that like another person managing and controlling their time. Kudos. But that's not this podcast is based on, we want you to open your mind up. What we preach heavy. Get off zero. Get you a solid foundation, whether it's religion-based, ecosystem-based, energy-based. But you gotta peep what the world is doing, people. This been going on since the beginning of time.
It's hectic because a lot of people right now are sitting on the sidelines. And Bitcoin retraced and gave everybody an opportunity to stack sats at a much cheaper price point. And what's going to happen, as it always does, I don't know why, it just is what it is. As it always does, once it crosses over 100,000, then people are going to get interested again and buy Bitcoin and say,
That's
I
crazy.
shoulda, coulda, woulda, this, that, the other, whatever the case may be. But I don't know. I don't know the psychology. I just posted something on my Instagram timeline, and it talked about being broke is not a dollar amount. It's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
And once you understand the mentality that it takes, and here's the thing I'm gonna give you something that's very profound. If you really want to be successful, most of what you've learned about life, you're gonna have to unlearn. Most of what they've taught you about money, and things, and success, you're gonna have to unlearn it, because Rockefeller, who funded schools back in the day, he didn't fund these schools to create entrepreneurs.
Workers.
He funded these schools, and he shaped the curriculum to fund to produce employees. That was the whole goal, to make you and I employees, so that we would fund their businesses, their system, right? Funded with our labor, funded with our taxes. Like the whole thing is set up that way. And so everything that you've been taught, you gotta unlearn it.
You have to.
You gotta unlearn it. And so people may look at us as like we're kind of radical in our thinking. Well, if you want to be, but look at people like, you look at a lot of the billionaires like that dropped out of school, college, and started their own business. Like they didn't go to college and they didn't get indoctrinated. And it's crazy because they're like, go to school, work hard, get a good job, save your money, and that was always the blueprint for success.
Time to unlearn it.
That was the blueprint for success. How many of you have heard that? Go to school, get a good education, work hard, get a good job,
And be in debt.
and then go and save up your money.
Man, what?
That was the play.
To piggyback off that too, right? It's harsh reality what my brother said. Like I said, we're not radical. To piggyback off saving, right? Ask yourself this, right? You got people that you got the consistency and the discipline to save for a liability, and then once you save enough money for this liability, you go back to the same rat race. People, if you got that same conviction to save, you can invest. For real. If you got that same conviction to save, I had to break it down like that because it's the truth.
Well, yeah, but let me correct you on something. My brother just said we're not radical. Yes, we are radical. You know why? Because everybody else, our thought process is different. Everybody else is still on the trust. So how many of y'all trust y'all bank? I don't trust my bank.
At all.
Us Bitcoiners, we don't trust banks. We're a small group. All right. So if you look at, if like you can pan out and go and sit on a satellite and say, hey, everybody that trusts bank, raise your hand. It's going